Good evening, everyone. Welcome to whatever maybe. Let's begin. No introduction required. This was done long back ago, which I wanted to do, and after that, I got some other work and just left it in this way. But let's start from the beginning. So, we have this blueprint over here. We'll get it from some random websites. You Google anything, you can try anything. First thing you have to do is import this image. So first thing you have to do, go to left click, not left click, sorry, I forgot. Shift A, image. Okay, that add-on also is not. First go to edit, preference, go to add-ons, find import images as planes. This one, just enable this one, just click on that and close it, no problem. After doing that, you'll get if you press shift A, go to image, you get images as plane. Select it and select your blueprint. There will be only one blueprint, so go to the front view. So this is the front view of the vehicle. Let me hide this one. So this is the front view. First thing you have to do is make a cube. Go to wireframe mode, shortcut is Ctrl Z. So right now it's in transparent mode, and I reduce the opacity of this image as well. Select the image, go to this icon over here, object properties, and near visibility, no, we put display. Where was it? No, sorry, this one, object data properties, and reduce the opacity over here. So you don't, if the opacity is very bright, then it will look something like this. It will be very difficult for you to follow along and see through. So just reduce it. We just need the black lines. So first thing you have to do is, let me get all those things. This is the front one. Remaining I'll hide using H. So go to the front view. Right now you can see I made a cube. The cube size should be exactly of that front view. Remember, all this plane should be in the same size as well, so you can get the exact measurements of each side. So you got the front view, make the cube according to that same size. Okay, I disable the selectability of it. So you can see just to the edge. This is just initial setup, starting stage. You have to set all this thing up, then it will be much easier to follow. There are good courses, there are people who explain it much better than me, but I am just giving it a try. So let's see. Okay, make a cube, keep it inside the boundary of that cube, this car, then go to the side view. So side view shortcut will be number pad 3. So I already made the side view here. So Alt Z, you can see this is the side view, and I managed to get everything inside the cube. So once the front view is done, then the side view, then you can go to the next step, to the top view. So top view will be like this, everything will come inside the cube. So the measurement will be same and your car will come within this cube. You don't need to measure your cube exactly, then because after you complete the model, then you can scale it however you want. So same way I did the back view as well. So right now if I go to front, side, top, back, I get everything. So my model will come within this cube. So let's hide this cube, it's not required. You just needed that to set this blueprint up, because right now if you see the front view, you get the front view. If you hide this, so you get the front view. Right now back view is not required because you need the front view itself. This was done long back ago, but it's not proper topology wise, it's really bad. So let's try from the beginning, then you will understand how it goes. No need of hiding, I'll just delete it. X is the deleting option, shortcut. Okay, let's begin. So front view, we want to do this bonnet. I'm a mechanical engineer, so I think that's a name, but I'm really scared that I said it wrong. I was a car guy, car freak, but right now I'm not sure. And there's one software called PureRef, where you can put all your reference images and you can just see it. So this is that PureRef. You can go to their website and get it for free. It's a really nice uh, small software which will help you a lot. So this is the car. This was a new released GTO STO, sorry, some recently released one. I got inspired from this and I thought I'll start doing the model, but this was a car model which I got the blueprint, sorry, this blueprint I have right now, so I have to follow this one. So let's begin. For the bonnet, you can see where to where it ends, where to where it goes. So let's see, where can we see? So bonnet, this is one panel. Bonnet will be one panel from here to here. So yeah, you can see the driver here, very focused, looks like me. Let's see, this one is a little bit different. Front bonnet is different, we can change it later on. So for now the bonnet panel will come from here till here, that one panel. We'll do that first. So let's begin. So that panel will be this line over here. This one, I don't use a pen, so this will be the panel. Sorry, it went bad. That's from the front view. Then from the side view, it will be curved like this. Then from the top view, it will be like here. This other part will come in the windshield section. So right now front view, side view, top view, we have drawn it, but it's coming differently. It depends on which axis you are using. So first thing you can do, let's erase all this. How can I erase? Shortcut. How I'm really getting annoyed because I forgot a lot of things. Yes, control and erase. Control the those things. Okay, nothing to erase. We are done here. So first we'll go to front view, number pad 1, then shift A, mesh, we'll use a plane. Since there was a mistake, by mistake I pressed something which led to this cursor to move somewhere else, so you can go to object, set origin, 3D cursor, no, we can go to this shortcut, shift S, cursor to old origin, now it's here, then select this object, select origin to 3D cursor, select it, shift S, cursor to selected, just delete it and start from scratch. Shift A, mesh plane, G, Z to get that up, then let's rotate it in the x axis a little bit and scale it down using S shortcut. We don't need this technically. So let's begin with Control R. Control R brings in a edge loop, so we have an edge loop in the middle, so this I don't need. X vertices, X is for delete. Hope this is not a beginner's tutorial, so hope you understand. And next we start placing. We don't need most of this, so we'll delete all this. We just need one vertices, it'll be much easier. So front view, keep it here exactly. You can understand that it's not in the center, but I have to adjust. Then go to the side view. You can see that point is somewhere over here, so move it to this point. That will be G Y to the front direction. So this point will begin here, and in the top view needs to come little bit front, G Y. Okay, some error, let's see, not this edit, let's not make it for children's. Okay, children could see it, but they might not understand. Then hope they don't spend too much money on this like PUBG and waste their life. Next thing we'll continue. We'll see, we'll put a mirror modifier. So modifier will come in this spanner modifier properties. So add modifier, mirror modifier, and mirror in the x direction, and we need clipping. Okay, done. So G X, now those both are clipped, and there's only one vertex right now, vertex. Okay, first remove the clipping because it won't come out of that point. So now we get, okay, after getting the point out, then you can enable clipping again, or else you can't get the point outside that line. So we extruded this line For extrude you have to use E. That's a shortcut. It's better to know the shortcut. We'll put the first point here, then next point here. Use as much less points as you can. Lesser the points, better you can run your PC. More the points, then you need a better PC. I'll put it here. First put all the outline. This will be the panel end. G down. Then select these 2 points, then left click and subdivide. You'll get one more extra point here. G to move. I think we need more subdivisions here. Subdivide, subdivide. We got more points. G. Just arrange it to the line. Is exactly. Most of this part is all manual labor. That's why this is not that famous in schools, as people don't like doing this. Some people do. If you want to follow someone who does this thing all the time, it's better to follow one channel called there's one channel, I'll show you in the next video if I remember. There's less followers, but he explains exactly how to do, and he's much more experienced than me. So we finished so much. That was from the top view. So if we do it right now, it's going to be flat. So right now we have to start arranging from the side view. So from the side view, just start arranging Z. This is Z. Just start arranging these points. Follow the curve. That's all. Not much work right now. Only thing, real brain work comes afterwards, when you need to follow all the topology and shit like that. So here there's a lot of confusions. If you press G twice, you can slide a point. So now you realize which point you're moving. See, you have so many points here, so it can get confusing. So side view, let's not move that. G, Z, and you really don't know where it will come, but let's hope it comes over here. And front view, and just make sure everything matches in all the views. So right now you can see in top view it's coming over here, but in front view it's literally outside. So just move G, X and check again. This one looks better right now. It will come somewhere inside, so no problem. Just keep arranging. Side view is done, top view is done, and front view is done. We used the inner part right now, so let's see, sorry, this one. So there are two lines here. What could that reference mean? So this line, we have to follow this line. This is the other part that will come in the second panel, or the other panel. It comes till here and then the other panel. So it's right, we have to follow this line itself. There's some problem in this thing, but that's because not all blueprints are really accurate. You have to adjust. Okay, we forgot this part. G. And to make a plane you just need 4 points. You can do it in 3 points, but it's wrong in 3D world, or whatever you do here. Most of them use, not most of them, sometimes people use 3 sides just because it works, but it's really not good. So select 2 points and press F. It makes one line like this. So right now we have 3 points in this side, so we'll make 3 points here as well. Okay, we have 3 points. Side view, even we'll arrange it this one as well. Okay, you're done. So now we have to start making plane. We need 4 points to make a plane. Select 4 points and press F, it will be done. But right now it's looking bad because we need some edge loops, like some points in between as well. This is 3 points. There's something called a mat cap here, so you can use this mat cap to know whether you can use anyone, but that is mostly used to find metallic surfaces because it's somewhat near to metal, that shining thing. So if I hide all this, you can see there's line here, like there's clean cut. It's like building 2 parts. This is usually called a low topological model. Like when you play PUBG, you can't see perfect circle in your phones because that's a low poly model. They use less number of points to make the game run faster because there's a lot of things to cover in that. That's why. So right now we can delete this edge. Let's make something better. So we have one Control R, we'll put it here, make this as a face. This as a face, So there's one more point here. Here one point. We can make one here, but there's two here. So we need two more points here. Subdivide. Subdivide. Double G to double tap G to slide it in that same line. Then Control R to create edge loops. Then use the scroll of your mouse to make sure how much ever you need. We needed 3, so Control Z to undo. Sorry, Control R. We need 3. Okay. This is too much, but let's see whether we can remove accordingly. Okay, we are done. Shade smooth. Usually shade smooth is used to remove that, but if you zoom in you can see that choppy line here. So you can use this one more modifier called subdivision surface. That will like subdivide this, but won't show it in real life, like in the viewport, because it's used like right now it's subdivided once. If you subdivide more, the curve becomes much more smoother, but it's too much for your laptop or your PC or whichever game you want to give. So for gaming industries, you need to make a high resolution model, then make a low resolution model of the same thing. Then they use something called baking. Baking usually helps in keeping most of the details in that model from the high resolution to the low resolution. It just needs a map. There's something called a normal map. So they use normal map to keep all the details. So right now we are almost done with the front bonnet. Not almost. Let's see. We have some details to present. So you can see there's one thing here, a dent over here. So we have to put that here. So how will we incorporate that? So we don't need this edge loop right now. Alt and select that edge loop, then X, dissolve edge, because we didn't need that edge loop. It's too much in that area. I don't think we need this edge loop as well, but on the top view if we see, you might need it, but right now we have used the subdivision surface so right now it's curving automatically in that point. Let's remove this and see, dissolve edge. Okay, we have so much. We'll put one edge loop here at the end. So that's done. Right now we need to make it like this. So we'll select this line, double tap G, and change the direction. Control R. We'll make this in this direction. I'm double tapping G most of the time. Let me remove this edge again. I'll put it on later. So we need a dent in this point. So I select this 3 points. Let me press double tap G and put it in this end. Double tap G in this end. On top view, okay, this is our dent. So select this edge and this edge. Control Shift B to bevel. No, that okay. Just Control B. Sorry. So we get beveling in this point. See, right now you get triangular point, but let's see. And Control R, make a point in between. So right now Control R, when you do, this point also turns into a four-edged face. Then press G Z to move it below. So on top view things are looking good. Let's not touch that. Right now, because it's subdivision surface, it's looking like some dent. So what we need to do is bevel more. Each edge we have to bevel. But before that, let's do this part, because it's coming to a point like so. This is not really a good idea. They need some data in between as well. So to do that, select this face and delete it. Top view. F. We have 4 points. Proper. So to make it sharp, we can use either Shift E to crease that edges, or just bevel those points where you need a proper edge. So if you select this loop, it's properly looped right now because we did it in such a way. And if we press Ctrl B again and just to bevel it a little bit, there will be too much points, but if you see right now, you can see that dent properly. We need some more dent in this point as well. This line, Ctrl B. This is the wrong method of doing, but I'm just trying it out whether it works. See, too much beveling, you can see that edge won't look properly. Let's see. Now we can zoom in. See, too much points also are not that great. So undo those things. See whether this is forming any problem. No, there's no problem. And let's try that other method of creasing. Now select all this, then press Shift E and pull it out. That forms a crease, telling the software that these are sharp edges. So that's the only thing, but you can see there's some problem here. That's one more issue we have to deal with, and I think we have to do the same thing in this edge as well. You might have to do this a lot of times, because that's the reality how people work in this type of industries. And as you keep going, you'll start doing it faster, and people pay for your time. So the faster you do and the better you do, the better you get paid. This part should be much bigger than, so press shift S, alt S. Then let me start creasing. No. We need this edge to be sharp, and also this edge. Shift E. It's not looking great. So let's try this. Doing this forms a triangle over here, that's a problem. Doing edge loops, what do they call it, extra loops. So there's one more method: create an edge loop in this edge, then drag it as close as possible. Same thing in this side, drag it near to it. That's one way. Let's try that on the top. Okay. Okay, for the top I think we need something. It's not forming an edge because this face is right now looking as an n-gon. N is number of sides, and octagon something like that. And usually a side needs 4 points. This has more than 4 points. That's why we are not getting that loop. So we have to resolve this. That's how things work. So we can do one thing: delete this face, connect this face like this, subdivide it, make a point. See? now we have 1 2 3, and still have 5. There are methods of resolving this right here. I don't really remember that method, but doing it in that way, that line is getting properly till there. So these are the problems. It's not that easy. You have to use your brains. For this edge part, let me select all the edge. Okay, you can't do that because there are a lot of n-gons here. So I think we have to resolve this thing first and then move on. And I don't think this is the right way to do it. Okay. I think I fucked up. Good thing I removed this point part from the child section. Just keep it as an n-gon and figure out.